In this quick video, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to share a method of using search engine optimization that nobody else is even thinking about when it comes to home service contractor and home service types businesses. It's a method that I've been using now for over a year for this particular contractor to generate them lead after lead after lead, month in and month out, like clockwork. And it's a method that it's a little bit controversial, it might be a little sketchy to some, but the more I look into it, the more ethical it seems, and it's a strategy that you can use to blow away your competition and do something that nobody else is doing. Let me show you what that method is. What's up there, guys? Izzy here once again with Do It Yourself SEO, where I help home service businesses and contractors understand search engine optimization and how to use it properly to get themselves in front of the customers already looking for their services and get them more business for their business. And on this quick video, I want to describe a method that I've been using to generate lead after lead after lead for this asphalt paving contractor out in Colorado. And I'm using SEO to make that happen, but I'm using SEO in a slightly different way, in a way that nobody else I see actually doing. See, the whole concept of search engine optimization is to get yourself in front of the customers looking for what you have. When I started this channel, I used junk removal for an example. I niched my channel down to junk removal so I could carve my way through all the noise of SEO. So that's one of the methods I did. I narrowed it down and niched it down. This is the same philosophy I'm using for this SEO process that I'm using for this contractor. So the whole point of SEO is, for example, somebody types saying junk removal in Greeley, Colorado. You know, when that potential customer is fed up with their crap and they want somebody to come pick it up, the first reaction, the first inclination that customer is going to have is pull out their smartphone and type in junk removal services near me. And the whole point of SEO is developing and structuring a website that's search engine optimized so it lands right in front of that customer looking for that, so they get the calls, it generates that lead. That's the whole premise of search engine optimization. So this paving contractor, it was a paving contractor out in Denver, Colorado. His main area of where he does business is in Fort Collins, Colorado. So the problem that he was having is, though, even though most of his business is in Fort Collins, Colorado, he wanted to hit a bunch of cities that were down south of him and down southwest of him. And as you all guys already understand, when you create a Google business profile and all the Google business listing, it only can reach so far. The radius is not very big. You know, it could reach 10 miles depending on the industry. It doesn't reach out that far, just does not go out there and hit those areas where this guy wants to do business. So what we decided to do was something was a little bit different than I've done before. So when I started SEO, my whole process I started SEO was with a method called rank and rent. You you build websites, you build fake listings, you fake listings, fake businesses on Google listings and websites. You create a fake profile, start generating leads, and you try to sell those leads to a local contractor. I don't really like that because it's pretty kind of dumb. You're making fake listings, fake businesses online. To me, it seems a little unethical. So it just didn't seem right to do that. But then I took it a step further for this guy. I'm like, wait a minute. Well, he's a real business. He's a real asphalt paving contractor in the Fort Collins area. What's to stop us from building his own network of lead generating websites for his business under his name, same business, same everything, right? Why not do it for that same method, but do it for him? So this was the strategy. I said, okay, you have your main website. Let's go ahead and build you 4 more websites. And those websites were going to be for the cities of Loveland, Colorado, Longmont, Colorado, Boulder, Colorado, and Greeley, Colorado. Those are the main areas where he wanted to hit. He knows the industry. He knows the area a lot better than I do. So, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use your website. I'm going to show you guys his website. So you type in asphalt paving Fort Collins. There's his website right here. So here's the website that I designed him. You know, it's been a while since I built it for him. Same formula, same template design that I use. And why do I use it? Because the damn thing works. It always ranks, you know, especially for low competition things like asphalt paving, concrete, things like that. Junk removal is a little more competitive. But so all we did, I said, okay, look, you have your full blown website. What we're going to do, we're going to build you 4 more websites. we're basically going to copy and paste your entire websites. You really can't copy and paste, but the same look, the same feel, the same design. We're just going to rewrite all the content, rewrite all the H1, do the SEO for each one of those cities. This is exactly what we did. So what we did is we built out 4 more additional websites. So over time, we built them. I did just a little bit of SEO to get these things to rank. And over time, these websites started to climb during the search results. So now these days, it's been over a year now. Now, let's say I lived in Greeley, Colorado, and I typed in the 2 words asphalt paving. Of course, you're going to get the ads right here. He does his own little ad as well, but you're going to get the ads. You're going to get the Google listing profiles. The whole point of this too, I told him, look, we're not even going to worry about the Google listing profiles. We do not care. Our goal is not at all to rank in those websites, in these Google map listings. We don't care. What we want is we want to sprinkle a website out here. And now I believe he's the number 1 website that shows up organically for the city of Loveland, right? So we click on his website and you'll see is the exact same website, but specifically designed, restructured, and all the content structured for Loveland, Colorado. Now you see that his website's here in Loveland. Now let's go to the city of Greeley, Colorado. Same thing. I live in Greeley and I type in asphalt paving. What shows up? The very first one underneath the map listings is Greeley, Colorado's asphalt paving. Again, exact copy of his website, except completely restructured, completely SEO optimized for the city of Greeley, Colorado. Sorry about that. Now we go on to the 3rd website, asphalt paving in Boulder, Colorado. So if I type in asphalt paving and I lived in Boulder, this website shows up right here. Another one of his websites. Even if I put in more specific, Boulder, Colorado, you're going to see this website's number 1 here right underneath the map listings. Again, we do not care at the Google business profile. Here's his website for Boulder, Colorado. And then finally, the last one, Longmont, Colorado. Same thing, asphalt paving Longmont. You got Yelp, and then right there is his website sprinkled in underneath the map listings. Again, we do not care about we don't have a business profile out there. We don't have anything like that. We built these websites, lead generating websites for his specific business in 4 additional cities. So now his website's ranking here for Boulder. The one thing that we did do is he has Google reviews. We embedded his Google reviews into every single one of his websites. So when a customer lands here, they don't care that this website showed up for a particular area. They just see the brand name, they see his business, they see all the same logos, they see his reviews, everything's the same. So all we're doing is building a network of lead generating websites to get sprinkled throughout Colorado. And I'm going to show you the results from this, right? So on top of this, what we did was we added tracking phone numbers. What we did is we added a tracking phone number into each one of those 4 different websites. That way we keep track of the number of phone calls these websites are getting. You have to remember this has absolutely nothing to do with Google Maps whatsoever. These are just 4 additional websites showing up underneath the map listing. So basically what he's doing is fishing and with a bunch of different fishing poles and different ponds. So now he's out sprinkled all over Colorado, northern Colorado. So I'm going to show you some of the results. So this call log right here shows the number of phone calls that he got just for the month of January. We've still got 1 more day, basically 2 more days. But you see he got 54 calls in the month of January. And let's track some of them are his busier months. Let's take a look at, so when things start to speed up, start to get busy. Let's say April of last year, 74 calls. Let's take a look at another month, May, 101 calls. See, business starts picking up. Let's take a look at a couple more and then that's it. June in Colorado, 111 calls. Let's take a look at one more. July, I believe July was his busiest month. 108 calls. So you can see he got 108 phone calls from those 4 websites he's got spread out all over the place. 108 phone calls. He might have gotten 10, 15, 20 jobs off of this? Who knows? I don't even keep track of this stuff. All I know is that he's very, very happy with what he's got going on now, because this is not even counting his main website, the one in Fort Collins, and his Google listing out that in that area. So he's getting tons and tons of work using a method that nobody else is even thinking about. So I place myself in, if I'm like a concrete contractor or a junk removal guy or roofing contractor, what I would do is start building a network of my own lead generating websites. I'd build one for where I live. I'd, of course, take care of my Google listing, take care of my website, take care of my reviews, take care of all that stuff. And let's say there's a town 30 miles away, 20 miles away, 15 miles away, smaller area, less populated, right? But you still got potential customers there. The chances of your website and Google listing reaching to those areas are very small. But if you were to build a website for that specific area and that specific city, the chances of it ranking are going through the roof. Will it take time? Absolutely. But with time, eventually you get these websites to start to rank in this area and create a network of your own lead generating websites. So I am now currently trying this with several of my customers, people that I'm helping out. For example, this is a carpet cleaning business owner where I live here in Paso Robles, California. We rebuilt his website, Paso Robles Cleaning, and he's basically number 1 or 2 in the map right here in the rankings, depending on what people search. Let's say carpet cleaning. He does some Google ads as well, right? He's number 1 there. And then he's ranking, I believe, in the map listings too. He bounces around here and there. But what we decided to do is build the exact same website. So there's his website here where I live in Paso Robles, California. And what he wants to do is hit another town, which is 30 miles away, which with his map listing and website will never reach, especially as competitive as it can be. So what we did is carpet cleaning in San Luis Obispo. You'll see his website's already here on page 1. It's mid page 1. But we rebuilt this website, restructured it, redid all the content. All the content's original to it, but it's specific to this town. And what we're hoping is eventually it'll start to climb towards underneath that map listing, so start generating some leads for him in that area as well. Not only that, it's building brand recognition in his county, because he's going to have these websites spread out all over the place. So this is a method that if I was a contractor, I would absolutely be totally down with doing something like this. Build a network of websites that are basically fishing for leads for me in all different areas that I already provide these services in, and doing something that no other contractor is doing. This is nothing to do with Google AdWords. You're not worried about the Google listing profiles. You're not worried about any of that stuff. Just building lead generating websites for the services you provide in all the areas, in the smaller areas where there's no competition, and just blow the doors off your competition. So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys today. If it's something you guys are looking to, that might pique your interest, reach out to me in my description below. I have my website, all my information. You can reach out and get in contact with me. And that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. My new controversial way of generating leads for contractors that nobody else is even thinking about. That's all I got for you guys today. Till next time.